Hi, we are in Denver on ETHDenver Hackathon, and we are waiting for our guys to start it.
It's sunny and warm, much warmer than in Russia, which is expected. Also, we didn't have enough time to look around yet. It's just a breakfast, too early.
Yes, it's quite nice, sunny, snowy, weather is perfect, and we're exciting about new things to explore the city, to explore the hackathons.
Okay, the BANKEX Foundation is here in Denver for a second hackathon for BANKEX. First we were in ETH Waterloo in Canada. It was great, a little bit rushy because we arrived quite late from the plane, but in general it was great. Great talks, especially one in the end when guys started to make some rap music about the blockchain. It was great. Here we want to continue to make a blockchain as convenient as possible. So you can just interact it from your phone, just pull it when you have some coffee in the morning, do everything you need, interact with some smart contracts you want, transfer tokens, transfer some Ether, and then just put it back and everything is done. On the other side, we also we expect some of the topics of this hackathon to be also about the privacy, the same way as it was in Waterloo. Privacy on the blockchain is an important topic because it's quite difficult to achieve it, since everything is transparent. If you write something there, it's there for ages and available for everyone. So privacy preserving technology for a blockchain is important.
So we're waiting for an announcement that will be this evening, and for now we have several bright ideas that we would like to implement to provide the new ideas to the community. And as the guys says that they want to build the grow community to share some ideas, so probably we can do a good thing.
And now we are just in process of discussion of this idea. Tell me about it.
How can we improve the privacy by smart contracts on Ethereum?
Yeah, that's a good question, because right now Ethereum doesn't provide any way to provide privacy within it. So we decided to implement this version, which maybe somehow like Zcash.
Yes, to provide some ideas of Zcash in Ethereum. So from one side we are working on KYC that make everything is clear who is who. And from other side there is, if somebody want to add some privacy to their transactions.
But from mathematical point of view, it's quite the same tasks. Quite same algorithms make the privacy from the one side and transparency from the other.
Yes.
That's interesting.
So it could be a great deal if we can solve this thing and attend the community to these tasks.
Yeah, so basically we're taking the Stanford research there was no implementation of the verifier for Ethereum network, so we implemented it. We slightly modified their open source reference implementation in Java so we can pre-generate some of the parameters and make it.
What you did this weekend, right?
Yes.
Yeah, well, I mean, the prover was done. It's open source, yeah, you know. So I did some pre-setup. There was a token setup. There was a mixer contract setup. I deposited 10. My contract, my address.
Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. Well,
Okay.
pre-setup. So this weekend
Yeah.
you went and you used the Java source. You had to modify it somewhat.
Then we
created
written,
tokens.
so then we written the Ethereum contract which verifies the proofs.
Right.
So you can actually do the transaction.
Yeah,
Then
yeah.
for a demo, I have written a mixer. A most trivial example.
Yeah,
So I set up a token contract with 100 tokens for me. My contract is, my address is Alice. I had 100. I deposited 10 to the mixer. Then I submitted a proof. Well, close it. And now Dennis, his account is Bob here. He should submit a value and apply it in factor, which I right now can only tell him out of chain, but I mean an extension is possible, so you don't need to communicate off chain. Of course, there is much to be done.
BANKEX Foundation want to provide the privacy to Solidity contracts, to the blockchain, because there is a lack of the convenient solutions that provide people to do secure things and be confident about your privacy in the network. Another thing that I can see from these people that I talking around is everybody want to go to mobile, to bring blockchain in our mobile phones, to do natively all the things from the phone, and you don't need to use special plugins for the Chrome or something else. And this is the future, and we can see for the next few days how this future becomes real.